Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back again with a fun haul from Tuesday morning. So I'm excited to be here with you, and I've got one more after this, but these will be spread out over a series of, maybe a couple of months. I don't know if we may even have more, but anyways, I've loved going and meeting people met a wonderful Christian friend there, and she moved back to where she was from. It was kind of and she had just moved here, so, and I was hoping we were going to get to craft together, but I was right in the middle of all this stuff with my parents' estate, so we just didn't even get that opportunity, but we did get to see each other. We did get to say goodbye twice, so it was really amazing. We got to say goodbye in the store, and we got to say goodbye at a ladies' tea right before Christmas, so what an amazing place. One of you guys wrote me a note, and you talked about how long you stand and talk to the managers there, and there are some really amazing people that work at Tuesday mornings. I'm always blessed by that. So, and I'm glad, my sweet friend found somebody else there in her town, in her state, that she was, could sit and talk crafts with, because we crafters are just a unique breed, especially as paper crafters. So anyways, even though it's become more and more popular, because I've been making junk journals for years and years, and then I kind of quit for a while and focused on card making and stamping and all of that, which I love too, and mixed media. Then I went through mixed media, and I have been doing mixed media off and on. I love mixed media, I'm not going to lie. I love it. So, but I think junk journals is kind of the culmination of all of it for me. So anyways, and it's kind of fun to get back to what I used to do. And I actually have, because I like to think about junk journals, so I like to, really kind of, plan it out. And, when my parents were so ill and right after they passed, I just couldn't get my head wrapped around that. And so I'm enjoying, my husband has begged me to please take X amount of hours each day and just go be creative. And he was like, you have got to take a break now. It's just, you have to. And it's like, I know, but I have to get all this other stuff done. And he's like, and it will get done. It will. But I just went through a season of being ill, and he was just like, you have to, please. And so it's nice for him to say that. And it's nice for him to encourage that, because he is creative in his own way, but he's not an artsy kind of guy. So it's always fun. I love it when he gets artsy, if you know what I mean. For those of you who have your, boyfriends, your kids, your husbands, your, whoever decides at the last minute, hey, can I do it with you? And when I grew up, my mom was very much like, this is my thing, that's yours, which was fine. I totally get that. And she needed her own thing, in all fairness. But, I mean, I beg my family, like, come be with me and let's, like, get messy and craft. And I can't wait to have grandkids. I tell you what, they will have one of their granddaddies, what do you call them, like undershirts all painted up and, fun and gooey. And I will be the grandmother that makes all the, the edible Play-Doh and I used to do all this when I taught, and finger paints, and oh man, I mean, I can't wait. But anyways, it's a long ways away still. I keep being told later, 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 and I know my kids, they all have goals, and I respect that. But Mimi Chris is going to have a lot of fun stuff, so, and it's either going to be Mimi K or Mimi Chris, I'm not sure, whatever they want to call me. So, all right, I'm going to start with, I gave all of our kids and us a printer. I think it's by HP. I forgot the name of it. I want to say Spot, but I think that's wrong. Anyways, for your phone camera, and then I gave everybody a year in the life kind of, but it's by Becky Higgins. This is We Are Memory Keepers, but the Becky Higgins version is you do one spread a week. So you have X amount of pictures for the week, and you do one thing a week. That's it. You don't have to do a daily thing. It's really easy peasy, and I told the kids, even the ones that haven't gotten their gift yet, which will hopefully get it this weekend. It's end of January. Haven't even had Christmas with them yet because I was so sick. Then our oldest daughter was so sick, and they were traveling during Christmas. So I'm excited to be with them. And, you know, one pick a week. How easy is that? And then you print it out at home. And this particular one, it has like sticky on the back of the picture, so you can just stick them back in if you just do regular scrapbooking, or leave the paper on it, or stick it on a journaling card and stick it in your little drop sleeve. And I'll share all that with you as we get going. So anyway, so I saw this. This is Albums Made Easy. Even if I don't use it for that, I can use it in junk journaling. It was $7.99 for $2.99, 20% off. Yes, love Tuesday morning, and I love it when they're on sale. So my youngest is the queen, and I mean not princess, but queen of Tuesday morning sale clearance area. She has taught me very well, and I used to always go look at it, and then I just kind of got out of the habit, and doggone that kid, she can find the best deals. Anyways, so, all right, let's see here. I'm going to go this way. I love steel cut dies. I love them. That cuts chipboard, it cuts, I mean, it can cut fabric. I just love them. Cuts paper, and it can cut more than one paper. So when I used to make kits for everybody, I loved using steel cut dies, and I would buy, when I taught school, when I was in my student teaching, in the library at our university, they had like a whole area, and I would go and work for hours on end for free. I would bring my paper, bring my poster board, bring whatever, and I made so much material. I would, you know, I would go in and I would cut all my dies, and like I made sandpaper, which are not, I found out later you're not supposed to use sandpaper on them, but I made sandpaper letters, and, you know, just on. And so, I just loved the creativity of it. So then when I got into like all the crafting side of it, because I was crafting then, but we didn't see that transition yet. I mean, I would buy things at the teacher supply store and use them in my crafting, but then it came our way. And at first I would buy like from main companies. So I would have these, not just from Sizzix. I bought from Sizzix, but I would also buy, there's a company, I can't remember the name of it, something cuts, but anyways, and then there were some other ones that I bought, and they just looked like a piece of board, and, you know, and so it's really just basic stuff. But when Tuesday Morning puts Tim Holtz, which are regularly $19.99 for $7.99, and on clearance, yeah. And some of these I might have duplicates of, and that's okay, because then that's going to be a gift I'm going to pass on to somebody else. And I have to be really honest, sometimes I wish I had two dies, because when I run it through, I have a Big Shot and a Big Shot Pro, and when I run them through, it's so great when you can run like a whole bunch through at one time. I know, especially when I'm making kits for people. So, for classes, whatever, you know, when I'm teaching. So, anyways, so if you haven't gotten that number yet, there's that. So here's the old-fashioned fan. When I first taught in the public schools, I had one of those. It was so vintage that the principal came in because I didn't have air conditioning in the room I was in. Yes, no windows, no air conditioning in South Texas. We just didn't have air conditioning vent. And so I would run, I found this fan, so I put it way up high, away from the kids, and I would run it, and he walked in and said, you can't have that in here. And I was like, why? And he goes, well, if kids stuck their fingers in that would be very dangerous. I said, you're right. I wish I still had that fan. It was a really neat fan, but he then moved me. He gave me a real room. So anyways, but I love it. Super neat. Okay, the next one is, and with all the travel junk journals I've done, how fun is that? So here is the Globe or Atlas, and it was $19.99, $7.99, 20% off. You gotta love Tuesday Morning. I know, are you so tired of hearing me say that? But you can literally cut out, like they show here, and you can have two different colors for the water and the land. I love it. Okay, I learned to type on a manual typewriter. Yes. So, it was my mom's. It wasn't quite this vintage, but I love this. So, $19.99, $7.99, 20% off. Love it. Okay. And, do you guys remember having rotary phones? Do you remember having the really old-fashioned rotary phones? I do. I know. I know. So, $19.99, $7.99, 20% off. Literally at the school I taught, that's all we had. And we didn't have like multiple lines. We had an old phone we could go and use. So anyways, the public schools. All right, and then I love anything camera. So this reminds me of my first Canon that I bought myself in high school for work when I worked. $19.99, $7.99, 20% off. So, all right, my sweet friends, how much fun is that? Okay, still not done. Still not done. Okay, I love these edge dies, and I have several of these. And I thought, I mean, it's not quite the same value, but it's still a good value. So these are regularly $15.99. They sell them for $6.49 and 20% off. So these are all the gears. And I had to literally take it out to see that it's just gears across there for the top, because that was all covered up. You know, check, people, always check. Okay. Then here's another one, $15.99, $6.98. This was 70% off. That's like $4.90 or 89 cents off. I know, off of $6.99. I know. I mean, are you saying it with me? I know, I can almost hear you. Okay, this one has a double cut, so I really, really like this one. This one has the scalloped and the edged. So, again, how much fun is that? Love it. Last thing I picked up, oh no, there are two more things. So this was in the clearance section, and I thought these were so cute. With Father's Day coming up, wouldn't these be great? These are just 10 note cards, 10 envelopes. Can always use the envelopes. And I thought, wouldn't these be fun for junk journals for daddies, husbands, men, guys, sons, brothers? So, super, super cute. And also if you do a dog journal, I mean, just the list goes on. It just goes on. I just thought, and these were $10, $4.99, 20% off of that. That was $1 off. These were $4 instead of $5. That was a pretty good deal, right? Okay, now, I love this. I love this. I can't remember how much that is. I said this in an earlier video. I cannot remember how much that's off, but it was $9.99 for $3.99, plus it's either 40. I can't remember what that percentage off is. I think it's 60% off, but I'm not sure. So if it were 50% off, that'd be $2 for a $10 item. So this is the Marquise Love. This is Heidi Swap. It's 12 by 36 inches of this gorgeousness foiled paper. Don't you love that? It's by American Crafts. You gotta love Heidi Swap. Okay, gotta love Tuesday morning. What a blessing. Alright, my dear sweet friends, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate the feedback. It really helps our channel. We're really trying to grow this channel, and it really does help to grow the channel. And the main thing is to, number one, be a place of encouragement, and then number two, to make this a viable channel. My husband and I have really prayed through what I'm going to do, and I know at least once I close out the estate, I will have a year of continued work part-time on the partnership and a little bit on a few other things, and then I will be working, I'll be teaching, I'll be crafting, I'll be doing a lot of this. And he, he's been very kind about it. He just said, look, do what you got to do. If you can find a way to earn a living at it, go for it. So that's where we're at. We're really praying it through, and I cannot wait to bring back things that we will be bringing to this channel in the name of crafting, art, etc. I'm hoping to even have we'll definitely have collabs and all that kind of good stuff, but also to have special teachers come in, like local. Our area was it was textile, so it was fibers, so it was spinning, weaving, sewing. That was our thing. So though I've done junk journals forever, I've done a lot of paper crafting forever, I've taught scrapbooking for, golly, over 20 years. It's still in stamping and card making and all that good stuff, but it is going to be fun. Come on back. We're going to have lots of crafts with me, and I just can't wait to be with you guys. So it's going to be fun. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. We want you to be here with us. We want you to craft along with us, and we want to encourage you. All right, my dear sweet friends. Message me if you got any questions down below, or you'll see my email below as well. Write me an email. I'm totally fine with that. Love it when you write me emails. I get to this quicker, usually. And most importantly, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Come on back. It's going to be a lot of fun here. All right, my friends. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.